Hello everyone, my name is Prime and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. And so today we are going to finish off the long haul series. Yes, I know it's Wednesday. Why am I doing American Truck? Well, I want to do some other stuff this coming Saturday when it comes to ATS showcases and doing a few different mods or starting to get back into that kind of stuff. So I need to finish off this long haul, and if you didn't check out the last episode, you should probably go watch that and the one prior to it, so you kind of know where we've been going through. So we're going from Grangeville over in Idaho, and we've been coming across to Newport, just out of Oregon. But last episode at this interchange right here, there was a detour. But in the last episode, I also said that we would have that I would go all the way up and around into Astoria and come back down and do that. But then I got thinking, and I saw a comment as well saying that why go, like, kind of like you can do kind of a U-turn off the highway and come around. I mean, in real life, and I was thinking about it afterwards, I'm thinking if a situation like this happened, one, a trucker would pull over and wait. That happens a lot. Or two, they would go around and come back, because they're not going to go, what? Let's see. So it's 120 miles from where I am now to the final distance. If I go up into Astoria, that's like, it adds, it's just miles to it. So it adds a significant amount. And that's fuel costs, that's maintenance costs, that's a lot of things that to be considered, let alone the time that it goes up, because yes, it's a little bit more distance, but it's a lot more time because this is a slower road than it is on the highway here. So we're just going to finish it off going from Portland into Newport. Quick, easy episode, at least that's the hope. And so I guess without further ado, let's get going, and I'll continue talking there. So I hope everyone is doing well. I certainly am, and I'm just excited to finally get on the way here. Make sure no one's coming as I come out of here. I did refill with fuel, that way. Why isn't my display changing? There we go. I guess I need to turn left, so we're gonna go swing around here. Which one do I want? I want time. Vehicle crash. What was he doing? What? He shouldn't have been out. Look, he almost got in another crash. Well, that's on him. That's not on me. Anyways, I just decided, you know what? We're going the short route, and I guess I should actually make sure I did leave it. Good. We're just going to go back out onto the highway, come back down through Salem, and try and finish it off. Because I want to do some other fun things when it comes to ATS showcases this Saturday, and this needs to finish. I'm getting tired of this. Well, not getting tired, but you know what I mean. I just want this long haul to be done and over. Thank you, Raptor. I think you're gonna let me go, or Frog, whatever the in-game forwards are. But yeah, I just wanted to be able to do that and get this over with. I know it's not a normal Wednesday upload, but big whoop there. So if you checked out the last episode or watched it, whatever, however you want to say it, you may have noticed that during the time lapse at the beginning of it, it kind of did a weird music cut in and then out in a kind of song. So the last song where it kind of fades out is what I had editing wise. Beginning part, YouTube copyright claim stuff. No, it doesn't matter. I'm not monetized, but I just didn't want to have it's not a, it was never a copyright strike, but it was just, it for some reason took a 10-second portion and said that it if my video was monetized, it would not be able to monetize, or it wouldn't be able to be monetized for that one little clip. Now I've used that music in a few of my other songs, not to that duration, and I'm wondering if that's it, but it picked up on that tiny little section, so I kind of had to extend it and use a bit longer of a YouTube whatever default music they have, because I had already uploaded it with my internet speeds. Can't up when it finally processed and said, because it wasn't like that when it first processed through the video, it appeared like a day later. Or not a day, that's too, it appeared a few hours later, and of course my guy is yawning, big shock there. And so I guess I have to get back, I have to exit anyway, so I don't know why I'm going over. I was going to go over. But yeah, so then I'm like, okay, well, I just kind of have to edit the audio there, and there's not amazing tools in the YouTube editor online to be able to do that. So it kind of was a little weird, so that's why I did that little disclaimer thing at the top of the description or at least it should have been there. And yeah, so I'm gonna try. I guess I'm not using that again for time lapses. Obviously, it doesn't like it, and so we're just gonna have to. Well, I guess I learned from that. That's for sure. I'm not taking the right exit, I don't think. Oh, that was highly illegal. Maybe, probably. Oh well. Yeah, I've seen that in real life. Oh, trolley, look at that. Or cable car. That's cool. I was gonna zoom in. I was clicking on my zoom in button, but forgot doesn't work on the exterior camera. But yeah, you live and you learn. At least it wasn't a copyright strike. Now I would have appealed it anyways because it was only a few seconds, not monetized. Didn't know I've used it before. Never an issue until now. But it's okay. It wasn't anything harmful. I just had to kind of work around that, and so well. We're still here, we're alive. I'm just not going to do that again. ATS news-wise, that's what I'm trying to say. There has been a few new things. Obviously, I'm recording this a little bit in advance. No, and normally, I always jinx myself with this. Normally, when it comes to when you guys see this, a news thing has come out on hours sometimes after I've recorded this. But as far as I know, the last ATS or Prime News episode I have done was the one for the landmarks of Colorado. Sorry, and my word, are those detailed. I was really speeding in there, but I'm just trying to slow down. The details on some of those things are just absurd. So if you want to check, if you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check that out. In the card above, it is, oh, we discovered Salem, that's good. It is pretty amazing when it comes to the detail already on these maps, let alone what is still to come. So, I mean, there's only so much I can speak on. That post didn't have a ton of information. Majority was solely photos and screenshots. As far as I know, there wasn't a video released on it. I was checking a few of the different social medias for SES software. I didn't find anything. So obviously, just the screenshots are all there were. I'm trying to kind of make the Prime News episodes very clean, concise. Hopefully you guys seem to be enjoying those. Obviously, they're the most viewed series on my channel, and there's obviously you guys really enjoy it. I am so happy to say that I have very, very little, and actually hardly ever any hate or negative comments on the channel. That is something that I am so thrilled to see and so gracious for. That I don't have to deal with all that. So I can't thank you guys enough for the support, and obviously you can that's something that I enjoy doing, just the little short Prime News things. I thought that was a pretty funny name when I came up with it, actually, and turns out you guys love it because it's something that you can just say, oh, it's only going to be a few minutes. Just see new screenshots, which are mainly the important thing when it comes to the new releases, and I'll kind of summarize information-wise a few things, but I normally don't go so in depth with things, because you guys, if you want to go crazy in depth with things, obviously there's other amazing content creators out there who do that, or you can simply just read the blog post for yourself, which is probably the easier way to do it. So it seems like we're coming up to our location here, 'cause this is actually a cool interchange. Actually use these a lot in real life. Let's see if I can hill start here. Of course, our mighty Kenworth can handle anything. That's another thing. We're gonna have to that in the coming weeks we're gonna be looking into more of the company aspect, because we do have a driver. If you remember way back, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm not thinking of the wrong one. Yes, Sajika. I have no idea how to say that. We've been kind of working her a bit on I guess it's what, long distance. It says there. We've got our our regular Peterbilt there, and she's actually doing really well. So or at least pretty well. So obviously we have to kind of go back into some of that stuff, look and see what are we gonna do truck-wise. Possibly even look at when the Western Stars come into the game, which is closing up very, very quickly, may I say. The release of it, and well, it is just actually scary how quickly it is coming up. Now saying that, it is the 29th of September, 25th, is when it gets really the information on the new Western Star gets released in for the real world, and then shortly after it will be coming out. Obviously I would have flashed the correct date on screen because I can never remember that date. That is something that always deceives me, and obviously it will be coming very shortly after it gets released, so probably within a week it will be into the game, which is great. And so it's actually coming up very, very soon, and I can't wait for that. You know, it's been quite a while since we've done some night driving here in our Prime Logistics. No, yeah, I know I'm getting tired, man. You don't need to tell me twice. It's been quite a while actually, and I don't mind it. I mean, it's cool to see the scenery and day and all, but having it at night too is just, it gives it a different perspective, and it's quite nice. And I can start to see the bubble of our delivery zone on our GPS there, so that's good. It's about 9:45 at night. My word, we're finally starting to truck like a real trucker when it comes to timing. Not just all daytime hauls. A lot of them do it at night so they can get better traffic. Can't say the traffic's doing very well in here, but we're making our turn in here, and let's try and deliver this in one piece. It looks like it's going to be a gravel road, so I'm going to flip on the high beams. It is going to be bouncy, I think. Too bad it is at night. I actually think about it now, and I don't know why I turned on my indicators, because it would be nice to see this in the day. But we've seen a lot of these logging places, and they're pretty close. We've discovered Newport, which is great, and for once, a short leg of a long haul that will actually go to plan. Considering this wasn't supposed to happen, and it came alive because of a misfortune, which is kind of ironic actually. So hey ho, you go with it, and that's all fine. Of course, now we're getting the violations for not sleeping, even though we're right at the delivery point. Oh my word, I can't win. I can't win. I just can't. Where is our, I guess it's over here, I think. It is indeed. Hopefully I'm coming in the right. Oh my word, we have to reverse it? Amazing. Amazing. Amazing, I say. Can I reverse this around? At this point, I've lost any interest in doing an in-cab view. How am I gonna do this? I mean, I guess I could drive around the circle. Let's do that. I've really messed this reversing job up, haven't I? Let's turn out the high beams, don't need it now. Let's drive around the circle, come back. And of course, I wonder how much money we'll lose in sleeping fines. That will be interesting to know. Yeah, that will be really interesting, actually. Doesn't turn... it actually is pushing the front end surprisingly around a lot, which is kind of funny, actually. It actually is simulating the lack of maneuverability on dirt when you got a lot of weight. Or grip, I should say, maneuverability. It moves fine, but you know what I mean. So we're gonna go exterior. What kind of camera mode was that? I think I hit the cinematic cam. But we're just gonna reverse up into there, maybe. Maybe. It's going. We gotta make it around here without hitting stuff, and get it up into there. Come on, turn a little bit more. We're just doing it gradual. Another sleeping fine. I think that's what, $600 worth of sleeping fines now? Oh boy. My luck. Good thing with this short wheelbase is it turns on a dime. So let's get it up into this spot. Kind of. Okay, now we'll go do the rest from interior view. I can handle that. I can handle that. So we're gonna go into reverse and chuck it into the spot. And wait for it to go green. Anytime now. And what? Oh, okay. I was thinking any time now. Anytime, because I am pretty much perfect in the spot. But that is okay. We're going to turn off the truck. And thank you guys there. Thank you guys so much for watching this short little leg. Or short-ish. I guess it's pretty much the same length as the other episode now. But, you know, just a nice Wednesday finish up of this long haul. Stay tuned for Saturday's video with a new ATS showcase. That is going to be a ton of fun. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.